If you're still editing videos the same way you were about a year or 2 years ago, you're leaving hours on the table every single week. If you are a one-person crew, you're going to relate to this. I'm someone who shoots and edits and publishes everything myself, and every hour I can save in the edit is another hour that I can spend shooting, capturing, and creating content. So in this video, I'm breaking down the exact tools and workflow changes that I made in Premiere to speed up my workflow to edit more, produce more, output more. I'll be sharing about 5 tools that I think you'll absolutely love. Some of these ones are paid, but I also have a few free ones for you too. Stick around as well because I have a bonus tool for you that is completely free, and I honestly am quite surprised that no one has figured out how to do this until now. Just so you know, if you are a DaVinci Resolve user, some of these tools may be useful to you as well. So the first tool is called Auto Zoom by a company called AutoCut, who is also sponsoring today's video. So AutoCut has a ton of different features, a ton of different tools that you can use to power up and supercharge your edit workflow in Premiere and Resolve. So this is a paid tool, but you can definitely give it a try for free without even adding your credit card to see if it suits you and test for yourself if it's actually any good. So once you have the extension downloaded, you can go into Auto Zoom. This automatically adds zooms to your talking head clips, and this allows your video to be a little bit more engaging as opposed to just having static frame the entire time. So once you have this, you can define the sections in and out points. I can select the entire timeline. You can even select the different audio tracks that you want this to analyze. So once you have these selected, I'm going to validate. You can even adjust this, like the zoom rhythm. So you can turn it up to trigger zooms faster and more intense. So let's do it a little bit more energetic. You can pick the events that trigger a new zoom, like cut, speaking, or emotions, or highlight the meaning. And you can also adjust how far you want the clip to zoom. So perhaps zooming in up to that. You can also adjust zoom style. So if you want a jump cut, a smooth, or snap in, you can decide whether you want some camera movement in there as well. And once you have everything selected, you can go and apply zoom, and AutoCut, it's going to automatically adjust that, and that is all in real time. So you can see how much time this actually saves you. Think of it as having, if you have an 8-minute video, 10-minute talking head video, and now you don't have to go and do that by yourself. So this is done. Let's go and check this out on top of all of the other client work that I do as well. So in this video, I'm breaking down the exact tools and workflow changes that I made in Premiere to speed up my workflow to edit more, produce more, output more. The next tool I want to talk about is also by AutoCut. It's called Auto Captions. You can already do auto captions in Premiere. This supercharges them. So traditionally, you have your captions created in Premiere like so, and they get added to the subtitle track here. But if you want to animate those captions, you're not able to do that unless you turn all of these captions into text elements. And again, let's go to the AutoCut extension and select Auto Captions. Define the sections that you want AutoCut to process, entire timeline in my case. You can do it by in and out points as well. Validate the sections, choose the language. If you have an SRT file for your captions, you can choose to import that. If you had a previous transcription as well, you can load that as well. And here you go and render these captions. You can select presets that are included in here. And I also have created my own. So for example, once you go into edit style, you're able to adjust the font. You're able to add that animation. You can toggle that on and off. I have this text, I'll have it floating just a tiny bit. So this is something that you cannot really do easily in Premiere. You cannot have the text being highlighted as you speak. So you can also add a transition for the captions. You can have a zoom in if you like, and it shows you right in real time what that would look like. You can adjust the text format as well. You can also adjust the outline, the text color, and the thickness of that outline. And here you can select whether you want a text box. So once you're happy with the preset, you apply the style. So for me, I already have a preset saved earlier, which is Mario here. So I'll select that. Auto Captions also transcribes your video automatically. And if there's something wrong, you can go and edit that transcript over here. So if you wanted to edit $1,000 here, I can just remove the word. And here I can just input this numerical value instead. So once you're happy with the styling and the transcript itself, you can add captions to the video. For a 30-second video, took a couple of seconds. One thing that's really cool, it tells you that how long it actually took to create these captions and how much time you actually saved. And let's look at what we have. This tool also available in DaVinci Resolve. The next tool is called Smoothify, and it's completely free, available for Premiere users. If you've ever keyframed in Premiere, you know how clunky it can get. If you wanted to add like a quick zoom in over here in your clip, this is how I would do it. Right click, ease in, and right click here and ease out. And if you wanted to fine tune this, you can go and toggle this down, zoom in here and work with these things over here, which is okay, but it can get a little clunky and, you know, overall just not as smooth. This extension is Blinkle and includes a few other tools as well that are also completely free, by the way. But once you're here, we'll go into Smoothify. You can just type that. So I'll go to use preset. And here you're able to see the graph a lot nicer than in Premiere. You can use some of these presets that are here already. You can also take, let's say, Bezier and just adjust these handles yourself. We'll have this timeline indicator right in the middle of that of the two keyframes. And you'll see here that scale has been selected. Let's add a position as well. Go here and over here, the position will be maybe like that, just for illustration purposes. Once you've added those keyframes for position, you can see that this updates here in Smoothify, and now you have position and scale. So you're able to adjust this Bezier curve to position and scale. If you wanted this to only target scale, you can deselect position. So once you are happy with the curve, or you want to see what it would look like, you go to apply keyframes. So it apply all of these keyframes in between the original two keyframes, making this keyframe a lot more detailed as well. So that's what this sort of curve looks like. So that's pretty cool. I actually want to turn off position. I don't want this to adjust position anymore, so I'll reset that. If you are not happy with that, you can always delete the keyframes and try something else. So let's say I wanted to speed up real quickly at the beginning and sort of slow down ease in here. I want to see what that looks like. Very subtle, but also very, very effective. And this is also another tool by Blinkle, which means that it's also free and available for you Premiere users, but unfortunately not in Resolve. With the Blinkle extension downloaded, you can go on to search and go to beats or mark beats. That's what this tool is called. You can click on it and I can go and select this, which I want this just to affect the selected clips and not the entire timeline. And another thing I can do is adjust the marker settings. So I can change the color of the marker. And once you're ready to go, just click on Mark Beats or select Return or Enter on your keyboard. And it's going to detect all the beats. It was not able to capture this part right here because I think it's just like the intro of the soundtrack. With this selected, you're able to just add in your clips and align them to the specific marker if you wanted to cut to the beat. If you're enjoying this video so far and finding value out of it, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already for more videos from me down the road. So greatly appreciate it. Let's head back to the next tool. So this is another tool by AutoCut. It's called AutoViral and it's available for both Premiere and Resolve. So let's go to AutoViral. So this identifies potential viral clips from your long form videos. So once you are here, we can go and select the entire timeline because this is the entire long form video. Let's validate. So the AI models here are going to select what it thinks are the most viral clips based on emotions or based on your transcript. You can also select the length of the viral clip. And these are some instructions that you can give the tool to modify how the clips are selected and scored. So focus on broad virality, engagement potential, debate potential, relatability, etc. You can also go and fine tune and adjust this if you wanted to, but let's run this and see what it comes up with. It detected 6 potential viral clips and it gives you a viral score as well. So this one's 100%, this one's 88, So it says also hook, trend, engagement, and emotions. So you can go and select the ones that you actually want to use and further work on them. So it gives you also the transcript for those specific moments that you can go and delete and confirm the select transcript as well. So we'll go and select all of them and generate the 6 viral clips. 37 minutes and 31 seconds. If you go to auto cut, auto viral clips, it's created different sequences for each individual viral clip that is generated for you. So I think this is a very, very useful feature to create segments of your long form videos that could potentially be used as shorts or vertical videos. And again, with the auto captions tool, you can add in those captions and just have it prepped and ready to go for social media. Another tool by Blinkle, and it's also free. And although it's a little bit simple, it is, in my opinion, a very genius tool that is going to save you a lot of time over the long run. This allows you to paste anything on your timeline, meaning that you can just copy something to your clipboard on your computer and just paste it directly in your timeline in Premiere. So you're able to paste videos, photos, even Illustrator files. So let's say I wanted to import this photo from Pexels. You can just go and right click, copy image. Let's go into Blinkle. This tool is called Any Paste or Paste Clipboard in this instance. And what we'll do is just paste it, and this is it. Here's the image right in your timeline. You did not have to download that into your computer or anything like that. It's been added right here in your timeline, which is crazy. It's also created a folder where this asset is located. It's been neatly organized into your project. You can go over here and see that this folder has been automatically created in the same bin where your project file is, and whatever you downloaded, it's already been added here. Those are all the tools that I wanted to talk about today. Again, thank you to the sponsor of today's video, AutoCut. You can check them out for free to see if they're a fit for you before you commit. So link in the description below. If you're still around, here are a couple more videos that you could watch next, and I'll see you there.